Welcome, everyone, to another special video episode of the Loincloth Hour. Today, Hiran and I will be ranking all 108 characters of Suikoden, the first game, much in the same way that we ranked all of the Ayuden characters last time. This time we went back to like sort of the granddaddy of the franchise, as it were, the Suikoden series. And we're gonna just try it again. So we recently completed the first Suikoden game together, Hiran. What did you think of it after all was said and done?
I enjoyed it. I think it was a little rough.
A little.
And there were a lot of characters that I am pretty sure I'm not going to remember anything about when we go through this.
Yeah, and that's why we have a special category for to disappear and we wouldn't notice at all. Yeah, I did notice that, like, in Ayuden, I think one of my criticisms was, like, we spent too much time with some party members, and there really wasn't very much to them. Suikoden 1 has, like, the opposite problem, where, like, so many characters get, like, one line of dialogue, and that's basically it. Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, but do you matter at all? Like, do you matter as a person? And the game basically is like, no, they don't. So, like, Ayuden, I felt like sort of overstayed its welcome sometimes. Suikoden is like, they give you a taste, and I guess they leave you wanting more? So I don't know which is better or not. I don't know. Suikoden 2 definitely is going to give you, like, more with everyone. Because Suikoden 2 is going to introduce a character who, like in Ayuden, a person who, like, tells you about everyone in the cast. So, like, that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So shall we just jump straight into the ranking?
Let's jump right fucking into it. We'll start with our main character, Tyr, although our playthrough, his name was Fenrir.
Yeah, I was very confused when I found out that his name was Tyr.
his official canon name.
I mean,
he's a voiceless JRPG protagonist.
I'm gonna put him in B, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. He's definitely no Noah. Noah was pretty great. Tyr is like, he's just sort of a guy.
Yeah. There's literally nothing to say about him. I would notice if he disappeared, and I don't actively hate him, so he's got to be a B.
I do like that he isn't your typical JRPG protagonist, and that he doesn't use a sword, at least. And, all Suikoden main characters, they use, like, unusual weapons for the genre.
Yeah.
Like, he uses a bow staff, which I just think is pretty cool. And plus, like, the Soul Eater rune that he has is really sick.
It is.
I love the Soul Eater.
I feel like Soul Eater's cool, but it's not him as a character.
It has nothing to do with him.
Like, Soul Eater's cool no matter who's using it.
Yes, which brings us to our next character, Ted. You better fucking put him in S rank.
Yeah, that's where he was going.
I love Ted. Ted to me is canonically gay. He is in love with your main character. I can't see any other reading to him.
Not really.
He's your childhood friend / boyfriend / immortal wandering guy who has a tragic backstory. I love Ted. Ted's my man. He's my boy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up is Gremio.
Another canonically gay character.
Yeah.
So we fangirls love Gremio.
That makes sense.
Gremio is a beautiful Bishonen. He has a star on his face, which doesn't seem to align with his personality or backstory. We don't know where the star came from.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
But like he's been through a few things. He's your manservant. He loves your dad. He loves you. He'll do anything for you. He will die for you, literally.
Yeah.
He's our boy. He is not particularly good in combat, but like he's okay. He's all right.
The scene at the end with him, spoiler alert, was lackluster.
Yes, it was. I remembered more to that scene. I was remembering how it should have been. In the game, it's just like, and he's back. And now back to the main plot. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think Gremio is pretty cool.
So we're doing A or S?
I'd probably say A for him.
That's what I was thinking.
He's pretty cool.
All right, Cleo.
Cleo.
I do love Cleo.
You never took her out of the party.
She's so good!
She has very good magic stat. I like how she's constantly in your castle. She's always like, you're thinking about your father, aren't you? And I'm like, No, I wasn't. But like, she is like, you're constantly thinking about your dad. I know it. I see it, and it's just like, okay, weirdo.
Yeah, well, everyone in the castle gets exactly one line of dialogue for the entire game. And
yeah,
that's hers.
that's hers. She's like, you are obsessed with your father, and I'm like, I think you're obsessed with my father, Cleo. Yeah, I mean, I like her and Pon's like on again, off again sort of romance that they have. Like they're cool. I say at least A.
I was gonna put her in S.
Yeah, she can be S.
Okay, cool.
We liked her a lot.
Pon,
our first beefcake.
Yes.
I sort of enjoy what his character goes through, where like he betrays you in the beginning thinking he's doing the right thing, and then he comes around later and is like, oh, that, like, I really fucked that up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have all the information at the time.
Yeah.
And I like he tries to make it up for you. He can fight your father to protect you, and like can potentially die. It's actually very easy for him to die at that part. You have to like know what you're doing in order for him to not die. Yeah, I mean, I also think Pon is really hot. Yes. So like he has many good qualities.
So it sounds like you're leaning S tier.
Yeah, probably, I guess he's an S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his barehanded technique. Leknot, who is not one of the 108 stars, but
she's
is
not?
just she doesn't. I don't know. She doesn't join you.
Oh, that's right.
She's just a woman who is in the story.
For some reason, I thought she was the person who handles equipping runes, but that's not her. That's
no,
someone else.
that's.
We'll get to her. Yeah.
Yeah, the sexy woman.
Right.
Leknot is just, she's an astrologer. She has half of the date rune, it turns out, which is one of the 27 true runes.
26?
27.
27?
There's 27 true runes.
Oh, okay.
27,
right.
Because 27 is 108, okay, divided.
Sorry. You're right. I don't know why I tried to correct you on anything Suikoden related.
Yeah, I've played this game in particular. I've played like at least 5 or 6 times, just because it was the one that I had.
Yep.
But yeah, Lekna, she's fine. Where do you want to put her?
I mean, I'll probably put her like B tier.
B is fine. She does come back in other games. I think she comes. I think she's in every game actually. Like as soon as you like get your castle, usually she'll just show up and be like, "You have to assemble 108 stars," and your character is usually like, "Who even are you? And what are you talking about?"
And like in this game, she'll never explain.
No, I mean it's fine. You just have to do it. I didn't have this guy on my list as he's not one of the 108 stars either. I don't remember what his name is.
I don't know either. He's
that asshole who works for the Empire.
Who I forgot existed, and then he showed up again at the end, and I'm like, oh yeah, you exist.
Yeah, he's just a jerk.
But I know who he is at least. That he goes better than could disappear.
Okay, actively hate. We don't like him.
No, I don't. Like,
he is,
but like he's an antagonist. We're supposed to dislike him. So
yeah.
He does his job?
He does his job, and he does
it
like well.
He should be in...
Oh my god, okay.
I don't know. Like,
what is the criteria of how we're judging him?
Yeah, that's hard. I don't know, I'll put him in actively hate for now. We can always come back to it. Alright. So,
Vargas and his boyfriend Sidonia next to him.
Yes, I got their names.
They're the bandit duo. We first encounter them when they're tied up. We have to rescue them. I think that they are fucking. I do think they're a couple.
I mean, they act like one.
They do act like... I like that Sidonia is always going, heh. Like, that's just his only line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I liked these two. I like that in the recent Suikoden Star Leap trailer, we saw the two of them are going to be in it also. So I like that they're going to show up again in something. I also think that they're hot.
So, what are you thinking? A?
I might go to S. I don't know. Well, maybe I feel like Vargas is S. Maybe Sidonia is A. Although it feels bad to separate them.
But
Vargas has the advantage that he's also hot, and I don't think Sidonia is that hot.
Not really.
No offense. Although Sidonia is cool. And here's our man. Here's Victor.
Well, I know where he's going, but let's discuss him.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of my big crushes back in the day. I consider him extremely spankable. He has that sort of naughty brat vibe. Yeah, like he's sort of like a mischievous gremlin, while also being like a bara beefcakey kind of guy.
And he's like awesome at all points throughout the story as well. Like there's no downside to him.
Yeah, he's pretty much just a really cool guy. We like Richter. And, you know, not to spoiler you, although you already know it, he's going to be equally as cool as Suikoden 2. So, like, he and Flick are, like, the fandom's favorite characters, generally.
Okay.
And it's for a good reason, just they're both very, very cool.
Alright. So next up we have Odessa. Who, despite being only a short part of the story, is, like, one of my favorite characters in the entire game.
She is really good.
I was so sad when she died.
Yeah, she has to be out.
I was gonna say she is my I'm going to call S and you don't get to argue.
I love that it looks like the story of Star Leap is gonna concern her quite a bit.
Yes.
So like it looks like she's gonna be one of the main persons in that story. So
which is awesome.
Yeah. Also, problematic opinion. I'm looking forward to Star Leap, despite it being a gacha. I'm really eager to play this game. Even if it sucks and is monetized. Yeah. Fight me in the opinions.
We'll see. So next up is Matthew, who is Odessa's brother?
Yeah, he's her brother. I've always liked Matthew.
Yeah.
He's sort of like ruthless sometimes.
Yeah, incredibly so.
And he definitely views people as tools.
Like the whole reason he doesn't want to let you recruit him is because he knows he'll go around using people as tools.
Yeah, he knows that he's going to do it. He's like, I really don't want to go back down that road, but too bad you have to. Yeah, he was involved in the Calicut incident, which I'm almost 90% sure there's a book somewhere in the game that tells you exactly what happens in that. But
there was one book I didn't find.
Yeah, I think you missed the one book, and I don't know where it is.
Of course.
But it suffice to say, bad shit went down, and he retired from command at that time. And he doesn't want to do it again, but you sort of make him.
Yeah, so, like, really cool character, like, with a lot of depth. He's around the whole game, got a good design.
Yeah, I A or S, I guess. He's one of those.
Yeah. For now, I'm going to put him in A. Yeah. We'll see what A ends up looking like.
I will say, I think the strategist that you recruit in Suikoden 2 is even more interesting than Matthew, so, like, I'm really looking forward to when we play 2, as you may have noticed.
Yep.
So then there's Camille.
Oh, right, her! So I'm going to talk about this character.
Okay.
So this character shows up early on, like, yells at Gremio because apparently he left her, like, father's bar without paying.
He left, like a huge debt or something, and it's never made clear, like, why that happens.
Yep, which is totally out of character for Gremio. And then she goes to stay in your inn for the rest of the game and has one line of dialogue there, and that's it. And I'm just like, why did this happen?
However, she is in one other... After Gremio's death, she's one of the 4 people who stand in your hallway to like, console you. Like, she's one of the people who's important to Gremio. Which is very interesting. Yeah. But she just seemed very random other than that. And also, I don't know if Gremio ever pays her. Because if he did, she would leave, right? Yeah. Like, she's very much like a Misty, like, I'm staying with you until you pay for my bike, asshole sort of character.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about her. Like, I would notice if she disappeared, and I don't actively hate her, but...
Like, she's just one of those characters who fills out your party when you are first getting your castle. So, like, she's very important for that part of the game, because that's, like, the only difficult dungeon in the game.
Yeah.
So, like, you need everyone in, like, an all-hands-on-deck sort of situation. But after that, it's like, okay, well, you're not going to be in my party yet after this.
Okay. I'm putting her in B. I think that's fine.
So then we got Taiho and Yamku, who
are not brothers.
In the PlayStation original translation of the game, I am 99% sure that they were referred to as brothers of each other. They're not brothers. It turns out that I think they're like nakama or whatever. They're best buds, heterosexual life partners without the heterosexual part. They're
Yeah.
so like that like puts like a different spin on every single
Well,
conversation that they have.
Yeah.
In the version that we played the recent remaster that was released.
Yeah. No, Taiho is like heavily implied to be bisexual. Meanwhile, Yamku is implied to be gay.
And also, like, every time Taiho is flirting with a woman, or a woman's flirting with him, Yamku is right there being like, oh, I have to protect my friend from the wiles of these women. And I'm just like, why are you protecting your friend from women? Like, how does that make any sense? So, like, it's just sort of, it's a different vibe now that they have.
Taiho is the hotter of the two.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Although, you know, Yanko, it is cool that you can't see his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that's sort of like, ooh, what a mysterious guy he is.
Where do you think they should go?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna put them in A for now.
Okay, both of them. They're funny. We like them.
We're gonna run out of characters that are gonna go into A very shortly, I think. So
it's fine. It'll form another row.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No, not to
Oh,
fit.
we're gonna be out of cool characters soon. Yeah, like coming up, I can see a bunch of I think this order is like vaguely in the list that you can recruit people. So like, yeah.
Next up is Luke.
Luke
who is in possession of one of the true runes.
The true wind rune.
Yeah.
Which he mentions once and never again in the game, and it never comes up in the story at all.
Yup.
Question to you, Hiran. Do you think that will come up again in the series and matter?
Do I get to count Starleap?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I could spoil you, but I won't.
Well, you'll say you don't know for certain because
well, I know.
Starleap.
I know the rest of the series.
That's true. But yes, I do expect Luke to matter somehow.
Luke's an asshole. He is Leknot's apprentice.
He's Leknot's apprentice, and Leknot, you already spoiled, is in all the games. So
yes.
I feel like he's got to show up again at some point.
I like that Luke is just sort of a jerk, and that no one really likes him very much.
Yeah, I mean, I find him very enjoyable as a character in that no one likes him.
Yes.
I think I'll put him in A for now.
Yeah.
Like lower A, but still.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Is this the doctor?
Sergey. No, I think this is the guy.
Is this the fisherman?
Builds your elevator, I want to say.
No, isn't that guy's name like Lift or something silly like that?
No.
Oh, okay. No, it was Window I'm thinking of. Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is the elevator guy. So I would put he performs a useful function in the castle, and that's it.
Yeah, we don't even know what he does.
Don't know what his personality is.
This lady is also... Marie also runs the inn.
She runs the inn.
And I actually recognize her because you use the inn so much.
Yeah, I mean, she's cool. I think she just has, like, a personality.
She's actually got a personality. She's got some lines.
She was in the story, because remember, you were hiding in her inn, and the soldiers came in, and she was like, I don't know any group of people
that whole scene was good. Like, she definitely goes above this rank.
Yeah.
I don't know if she goes above B, but, like, she's definitely... does more than her useful function.
Yes. Unlike Antonio,
who doesn't even perform a useful...
He doesn't fucking do it. He hangs out in the inn and does nothing.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why did we recruit you? How did we recruit you?
Is useless.
You talk to him at one point, he's like, oh yeah, I'll join you. And then he seems to be out in the inn. And I'm just like, who are you again?
Who are you? Why are you here?
We have the town gossip.
Yes. Okay, I remember her telling you things about different characters throughout the game. But it seemed like that didn't happen in this remaster.
I don't know.
So I don't know if my memory is wrong.
Or maybe I just stopped asking before she started changing. Because I checked her a few times, but she...
Yeah, but she always just said the same thing. Like, I remember her being like, oh, like, this person is like, ooh, there seemed to be a little, like, interest in this other person. And I'm like, oh, like, ooh, they have a little crush going on. But, like, I don't know if we just played the game wrong.
I don't know.
But O'Neill, which is her name... didn't seem to fucking do anything in
the
game that we just played.
But we would notice if she vanished, so that's...
Yeah, I guess.
She's above that. Like, I knew who she was just looking at her.
Maybe we should have a C tier for,
I think we do need a C tier.
These.
We're gonna add a row below.
Chandler, he runs...
the shop,
The item shop... I think
his personality was, I want to run an item shop, and you're like, do you want to run it in my castle? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the entirety of his.
And that's it. Which, on one hand, it's nice that it doesn't make you waste time with people who, like, that's all they're meant to do. But on the other, it's like, okay, but was that necessary to do at all?
Yeah.
Whatever. Kai. So this is a character who was one of my favorite characters, who Hiran did not use at all in the entire playthrough. And I didn't say anything because I wanted him to, like, have his own playthrough with his own favorite people, which he did.
I used a lot of characters, just not...
But I think Kai is really fucking awesome. I think the design is cool. He's a bow staff, like your main character.
Yep.
And he has a unity attack with your main, where they attack, like, the whole enemy party together.
I will let you rank him.
I would put him in S. I always really liked Kai a lot.
Cool. This is either Mas, Mis, Mos, or Moose. I don't know which one.
We can honestly do all of them together right now. Like, just
let's do
find
all
of them in the list. So these guys, they all sort of work on your weapons. You get... Each new one that you recruit is better at blacksmithing than the last one.
Yeah.
I don't really know what any of their personalities are, other than that we're blacksmiths.
So I'll talk about it a little more. First of all, it's really silly because the moment you recruit a new one, the old one becomes completely useless. But they still stand there. And
but he still stands there.
And if you forget which colors the current max one and you talk to them, they won't be capped out.
Because also, they don't stand in, like, the order that you get them in. No. They stand in their own order, and it's not like the right order.
No.
Suikoden, what are you doing to us?
Yeah, the only one who had any personality whatsoever was the master, who, like, decided to say screw immunity and went, like, to this crazy place way away to hide out and do his retirement, and then got very annoyed when you found him, and you have to drag all his apprentices to him. He's like, okay, I guess I'll come over. But, like, apparently as soon as the game ends, he makes one of the other four the new master, and then goes straight back into retirement.
Yeah, he does not. And, like, his reasons aren't stated, but, like, I assume it's because he doesn't want to make things to kill anymore.
Yeah.
Like many characters in this series.
Yeah. So he's by far the best of them, but still, that doesn't say much.
Yeah. This is the hot spring guy, whose name is Sansuke. I like the idea of a hot spring. In this game, there isn't really much to it. There aren't, like, extra little scenes in the hot spring like there were in EXHAUSTIVE. I know that in Suikoden 2, that's the first game where they put little skits in. But in this game, it's just, like, if you want to see your characters in a bath, you know, naked from the shoulder up, you can do that. And you can put, like, pots in the background of your bath if you want to. So, like, it's fine.
It's fine. He also has no personality.
Yeah, not really. So, Kryn?
So why?
Kryn is why I made the category actively hate, because we do actively hate him. Yeah. Although I do also adore him.
Yeah, same on both counts. Like, Kryn, so he's a villain when he first shows up. You stop him from doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he shows up in your cast, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm one of you now. And we're just like,
and I'm like, why would we let him in, and why can we not kill him for what he did before?
Yeah, he's just, suddenly he's a member of your party, and it's no explanation given. He doesn't get a recruitment scene.
No, he's just
Everyone
there.
else is like, this person's recruited your party. He's just and then he's just there and in your party.
He's
which is
just
like,
there.
What?
He is very bad in battle. He has very bad stats. At some point later in the game forces you to put him in your party.
And it's awful.
Like, the only reason is because, like, he has a rope that he can, like, stretch across like 2 points that you can walk across.
Yeah.
But I'm like, couldn't anyone have had a rope? Like, why did we need to bring Kryn along to do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do love it. I love the way he talks. He's always going, heh, 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 heh. Like, he just has this weird creepy laugh that he does. He's the best.
Okay, this is
Giovanni, who is Lepante's boy.
Yeah.
His servant boy, who we haven't got to Lepante yet. He's a few down still. I have no idea what Giovanni does or what he likes. He's just that guy who hangs out with Lepante.
Yeah, I have...
He's Lepante's butler.
Yeah, I literally would... If he disappeared, like, it would change literally nothing.
No, yeah, he really doesn't have any impact at all. This is Rock, who manages
The item
Yeah,
shop?
no, the storage.
The storage shop, sorry.
Your
storage.
little bank
Yes.
area. So like he performs a useful function. He does have the advantage that he's also hot.
Yeah.
So we might move him a rank up, or I don't know if just being hot is enough for a whole rank.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll consider him.
Because like also there's this guy I consider hot too.
He is hot. Yeah, that's true.
Like
a couple of the blacksmiths are like definitely like the red one. I think he's also very cute. So then we have Jupo the Trickster.
Yeah.
Who...
he's useless in battle. I discovered that.
Yeah, you actually did try him out. Does he have like a rune where he makes like automatons or something?
I mean, it's really bad.
So he has a unique rune, and they sprite his attacks, which is cool.
Yeah.
He isn't particularly useful.
No.
I want to say his niece Meg also has the same rune, maybe
I never tried
something. Her. I think they have a unite attack, which is like not bad, but like they're not very good on their own, so I don't usually use them.
Okay. Where do we want to put him?
I don't know. Like, maybe
I feel like
either C or he could disappear and we wouldn't notice.
I'll put him in C.
Oh, yeah, I do think he does like add something to the game through being there. This is that evil jerk.
Who is this?
He's from the very beginning, where he was the one you were like working for, but he was
that guy.
Bad.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, so like I guess we actively hate him. He's a mean,
but not as actively
jerk.
as the other two.
Lepant is hot.
Yes.
Lepant is a daddy.
Is incredibly hot.
He's
decent in battle.
He is pretty good.
He stayed in my party for a bit. But he got eclipsed by other people.
And like he looks kind of cool. He has an axe. He has like a green cape.
Yeah.
In his original art, it looks like he's bare chested, but I don't think he's supposed to look like he's bare chested. I think it's just the art is bad at depicting what it's trying to depict.
Yeah. I mean, he does like continue to show up throughout the story too as one of like the generals leading.
Yeah, like he's definitely like a prime figure in your revolution. Yeah, like A or S or whichever.
We'll put him in S.
Yeah, he's hot.
And now we have his wife.
His wifey wife, Eileen,
who's also good in battle.
She's actually not bad. Yeah. She has an item that you cannot remove from her that was given to her by her husband.
Yeah.
And it restores HP to her every turn. So like that's just sort of like a neat little character thing. She has good magic stat.
Yeah, if she had a better personality, I might consider her for S.
Her personality is being a loving, nurturing wife and mother.
Yeah.
What else? What else could you want?
She's only making to A because I just really enjoyed using her in battle. Like.
Our elf Kirkus. Is that, I want to say his name is Kirkus.
Yes.
I consider him to be very boring.
He is.
He does have I like that his character journey is about realizing that racism is bad.
Yeah.
Like that's good.
Yeah.
However, he himself is very boring to me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm putting him in B for now.
I'm like so tempted to put him in actively hate. I don't know if I hate him so much as I don't think of him at all.
Who is this?
Gaspar. He is a gambler.
Oh, this is the gambler guy?
He has a gambling mini game, which is either the bowl or
it's the bowl. There's only one gambling mini game in this
bowl. There's another one with the cards that you have to match. Match too.
He's the dice bowl one though.
Yeah. I think he has a cool eye patch.
Yeah. He can make it up to C because of that.
Yeah. The eye patch makes him go up to C. So this is Juko's niece, Meg, who is.
She's like the magical girl character from Iuden, except even more annoying.
She's precocious.
Yeah, and also she's not good in battle, unlike that character.
Yeah, that magical girl, she was actually pretty good when you used her. I just didn't like to use her because I didn't like her.
Yeah.
Meg, I mean, she's a trickster. She has access to that same rune that Jupo has, I think.
Yeah.
Like, she's fine. I don't think she's annoying like you do. Jeez. Sheena, this is Lepant and Eileen's son, who is a whore who won't stop sleeping with the local village girls. And he said that he was going to go out on a journey to, like, see the world, and then it turned out he was just having a fuck fest. And Lepant got really annoyed about that. He has an earring.
What even happens after you recruit him? Is he like, can you put him in your party or something?
I believe you can put him in your party. You just never did. But he hangs out in
stats were atrocious,
Laponte's wing of the castle, and he's like, I'm also here.
I feel like...
Actually, he was more like, I don't want to be here. I want to be going around fucking people.
Yeah.
But my dad is forcing me to, like, live in this house with him. Is sort of his energy.
Yeah. So where would you put him?
I guess C.
Okay.
Vicky.
I don't remember her.
She's the one who teleports you everywhere.
Oh, that's Vicky. I could not recognize her.
Yeah. Well, this is her new art.
Yeah, I don't know. Like her character sprite is actually pretty cool looking, but her like portrait art is very bland, and it's always dissonant in my head because I always think of her character sprite instead because it looks cooler.
Yes. I like Vicky. She's also trying to turn up in other games.
I get that, but I'm just gonna say, in terms of Suikoden 1, she literally has one line and then does a useful function in the castle, and that's it.
Yes.
So I don't know if I can rank her any higher than that.
I think her bubble-headed personality, I would put her at least C. And I'm upset that you think that she is only about her function, when she's also about forgetting things and being like, oh, you want to go... Where? Oh, I think I've been there, maybe. I hope I don't put you in the wrong place.
She's got 2 lines of dialogue the entire game.
But they're good lines.
Okay.
But yeah, she's very similar to a character in Ayuden, who, her personality in that game was, I'm perfectly perfect, and it was like, okay, whatever, weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, Vicky it's much more of a, I've teleported to this weird place, and I don't know where I am. Okay, next is Valeria, who is the best.
Yeah,
she's
I love Valeria.
A bit of a bitch, but she's a bitch because she, like, is a badass.
Yeah.
And people annoy her.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, typically, yes.
She's in the elf part of the game, where she tries to warn the elf. She's a... What's the word?
Deserter.
Yeah, she's a deserter from the Empire. She warns the elves that there's some super weapon that's going to kill all of them. And the elves don't fucking believe her, and they imprison her instead. Yep. But then you rescue her, and she's like, okay, I'll tell you, because you seem halfway useful.
Yeah.
And then she joins you for the rest of the game, and she's very good in battle. She's her sprite is, like, slightly intense.
Yep.
She has a good energy to her.
Yep.
She's always been a personal fave of mine.
I love Valeria. I'm so pissed we cannot recruit.
We can't recruit a dwarf. This is the king of the dwarves who you talk to. He has a portrait.
Does he actually have a name beyond king of the dwarves?
I don't think so. I think he's just the dwarf king.
Like, he's got such a cool portrait, but, like, no, you don't get to recruit him.
No, it's very weird that there are no dwarf recruitables, but there's several elves and kobolds.
Yeah.
You can put him wherever. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, he gets A tier on design.
You're gonna put him in A tier?
Yeah, B, A, B.
If you want him in A tier, you can. I'm just judging you for doing that.
Screw it, why not? Oh, God.
Okay, this is Templeton, who is either the one who gives you the map or the town crier. I think he's the one who gives you the map.
He's the map guy.
Yeah. He gives you a map. He's very into maps and geography.
Yep.
And land masses.
Yep. All right. Now we're back on.
This is
Kuromimi, who I just adore voicing.
He's very, very cute.
I had a lot of fun playing him.
He's just a cute little dog who helps you with your problems. I mean, he's great. I love all the kobolds.
Yeah.
I like them much more than the elves. Fuck the elves and their racist asses.
All right, we've hit our first general.
One of the 5 great generals, Kwanda Rossman, who is the shield of the East, or I don't know what his official title is. He's very into defense, and
I think he's probably the worst of the 5 generals. I'll be honest.
Like design-wise.
Both design-wise and
like
in terms
personality.
Of personality.
Yeah, like he doesn't really get much. He is possessed for a good, a good amount of time that you spend with him.
Probably does less after recruiting him than any of the other generals, despite being the first one you recruit.
Yeah, he just sort of hangs out. Like, yeah, because even when you get Milich, like, Milich shows up in, like, other scenes and does things. Kwanda never really does.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B.
Okay.
He does his job, but, like... And he's useful in battle, but that's like, it.
This is Sylvina, who is Curtis's girlfriend, who is also racist. And is like, I don't understand, Curtis. Why don't you just be racist? But then she eventually does also learn that racism is bad.
Yeah. I'll put her in C, I guess.
Okay. I like Stallion.
I actively hate him, but I do enjoy him.
Why do you hate Stallion?
Because but I like to hate him. He's like one of those characters.
He is sort of a jerk. He's super fast. He's sort of like Quicksilver from...
He is Quicksilver.
Specifically, X-Men Evolution Quicksilver.
Yes, he's X-Men Evolution Quicksilver. It's the same exact character.
And if you've seen the latest trailer for Suikoden Star Leap, Stallion is in that game, and he has a very cool-looking attack in it.
I mean, he is the best of the elves.
He is the best of the elves. He doesn't care about racism. I don't know why he was imprisoned
like this.
Like, I don't know why he's in jail when you find him. I think he was just, like, playing pranks. And they were like, we have to get rid of this guy. He's annoying.
Yeah. Oh, boy. We're on to Humphrey.
So I really, really like Humphrey.
I mean, I like Humphrey, too.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Like, when he first shows up, he just seems like a guy. He doesn't really say very much, but, like...
Yeah, it takes like 2/3 of the game before he actually like starts talking and doing things, and you start learning who he is.
Yeah, like...
But he's just been in your army the whole time.
Yeah, like, I think Humphrey's very cool. Like, he is one of the OG members of the Resistance. But, like... I really, really like him. I want to put him in S.
Okay.
Can you... Yeah.
I was back and forth between A and S.
Yes,
so.
I've always... Okay, Sanchez.
Who's recruited at the same time as Humphrey.
Uh-huh, and he's... I like that he offers you a nice glass of wine when you visit him and to change your party members out, because that's what he does in your castle. Yeah. Like, it's like, you know, like, relax, take the load off. Let's... You know, I like that he is hospitable to you. He is a traitor.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
He sells you out to the Empire.
Yeah.
Later on, so you know he's not all roses. This one, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he has a nice energy to him. He's just sort of a nice looking older man who is there to help you and to betray you later.
Yep.
Fusu Lu.
Who I managed to keep to the end of the game because I stole a rune off of someone else and gave it to him and made him like ridiculously powerful.
Fusu Lu is very, very hot.
He's very hot. He has no personality.
His personality is being hot. Like, okay, because sometimes a design, that's all the personality you need.
Yeah.
So I will say, this is the first time I realized he wasn't a kobold. Because I think, like, when playing the PlayStation version, like, the graphics aren't as crisp. I never realized that he's just a muscular human man wearing, like...
a tiger mask.
Like King from Tekken.
Yeah.
Sort of. And he's not the only one. There's also enemies. There's enemies who are also like that. So I think there must be, like, some subculture in this world of humans who, like, wear animal masks, which is never... commented on in the game. So, like, I don't know what's going on. Are they, like, furries? Do they just... Is this their fursuits that they wear? But the Fusu Lu is hot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's... What else is there to say? He's a hot bara furry man.
Yep.
And then there's Gon, another kobold.
Whose whole personality is looking up to Kuromimi after Kuromimi becomes a hero.
He's Kuromimi's #1 simp. Like, you know, like many dogs, he loves the alpha of the pack, I suppose.
I mean, I like him. He's got a cute design.
Do you like him enough to be A rank?
I think I'm putting him in B.
He's a cutie pie. Okay, Lorelei, who is...
I remember her, and I don't remember why.
She is a mage who she hangs out in one of the early towns, and like you talk to her for a bunch before you can recruit her, because she's always like, you need to be stronger, and then eventually you go back to her and you're strong enough, and she's like, okay, I'll join you. But I think she has a cool design. She has like a circlet. She has a little cape that she wears. Her stats are like okay. I don't think they're better than Cleo's. So like I usually don't switch Cleo for her.
And it's like, why do you say I'm not strong enough when I recruit you and you're like,
and like you're not particularly strong yourself, Lorelai. But I do think she at least looks cool.
Okay, B or C?
B.
The bookworm's next, right?
Apple, yes. Apple? She is Matthew's number one simp. She was a member of his class before he was snagged by you to be the strategist in your castle. Yep. So she sort of follows after that and is like, well, I'll follow Matthew anywhere. Apple gets more development in later games. In this one, she's just sort of a girl who is in your castle.
I mean, I think she's still better than just someone who performs a useful function in the castle, but just like
she doesn't even perform a function in the castle.
She's not the librarian.
No, that's someone else.
You're right. She stands in that room.
No, this is she stands in Matthew's room and just says like if you talk to her, I think she just is like, Sir Matthew's pretty cool, isn't he? Like she just says something like that. Flick, our other boy.
All right, we know where he's going.
He's Odessa's number one simp. There's lots of simps in this series. Flick he's a Bishonen. He's a twunk Bishonen. He's very good in battle. The game will not let you get rid of him from your party, much like Victor. And also like Victor, he's going to show up in the next game in the series. And so I am going to spoil you, Hiran. So like you run into Flick and Victor pretty soon at the start of Suikoden 2.
I mean, it makes sense. They're literally on the cover.
Yeah, so like there's been like I want to say like a 3-year time skip. So like we saw them in Suikoden 1. They were fighting back to back in the castle that was collapsing for no apparent reason. And like we're not sure. Like I think like the little blurb that the game gives you for each character, it says like we're not sure what happens to these two. Is like basically what it said.
Yeah, it says that they haven't been seen since the battle.
Yes. So in Suikoden 2, you find them pretty early on, and they have their own fort together, and they have like their own like mercenary band that they have like they're in charge of. But the vibe for the two of them is like they are like they're an old married couple who are always like bitching at each other.
Of course,
is sort of the energy that they have, and that's also like. That's pretty much where the fandom has landed on the two of them. Like we've all pretty much decided that they have just started sleeping together by this point. So like it's good. I think I'm they're not a toxic couple, but they are a couple.
Yeah.
And I think that it's very interesting that Flick, he still mourns Odessa and always will, but he has found comfort in the burly arms of Victor. I think that's a beautiful story for all of us.
All right, we have Mirror Lady next.
Yes, she gives you the mirror that you use to go back to your castle.
Yep.
Hellion is her name.
Okay.
So I do think that there is room for her to be interesting. I don't think that she is interesting.
No, but she could have been.
I know that like after the game, I think like Crowley puts her in charge of like the kingdom's magic, basically. Yeah. Like she runs like an academy for wizards or something. And I know that I know that like there is lore involving her. Yeah. So like I know that like she does do things. She doesn't really do anything on screen in the game. But she is a mystical woman, and I like that about her.
Like I like her design.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of the random functions in the castle people, like she's got a great design.
Yes. So then we have Jabba, who is your
appraiser.
Yes, and it's very annoying to get him because you need to get a specific item for
which
him
I
to
luckily
appraise,
found before I even could attempt.
You managed to find all on your own. Usually when I play this game, I have to spend like an hour.
I found like 7 of them, and the problem
looking for this thing.
The problem with this item is that you can get as many as you think, but you can't sell them.
Yeah, so they just clogged up your inventory.
So if you get too many of them, you literally can't have any other inventory slots because you can never get rid of them.
Oh, God. Great. Another great design decision by the makers of Suikoden.
Yeah. All right,
but other than that, he's boring.
Yeah, he's very boring.
Speaking of boring characters,
the boat duo,
who I vaguely remember he had something to do with boats, and that's about it.
Okay. So when we first need to get the upgraded boat in order to make it through the whirlpool, we go to this guy, and then he's like, okay, well, we can go talk to my rival, and we contact
my rival / ex, who just that's the energy I see them as they're I don't know.
They bitch at each other constantly.
Yeah, they're another old married couple. Despite them being gay, I don't really like either of them.
They're very annoying.
Yeah. Wow, do we actively hate them? I guess we do. Yeah, we sort of do.
We kind of do. Like, we know who they are instantly. It's Dancer Girl next, right? Who
Mina.
does literally nothing when you recruit her?
She stands in your castle and is like, oh, I think I'll do a dance, but then she doesn't. She disappears. Okay, this guy could disappear. I don't know who the hell this is. This is Chapman. Who is Chapman? I don't remember. I think he's...
I remember seeing him in the game at one point.
I think you go to, like, the secret factory and he's there?
Maybe. On the way?
Maybe? Or is he, like... Is he the guy... No, he's not that guy. I don't know who Chapman is.
Yeah.
Or is he... a vendor?
He could be the armor vendor?
Okay, well, since we don't know who he is, he could disappear and we wouldn't notice. That's who he is now. He's vanished. We've eliminated him.
I think he might be the armor vendor, yeah.
He probably is. Okay, well, then we have Miss Fanservice, who we do remember. We know who Jean is. She's a sexy, sexy woman, and all of her lines are about how sexy she is. And don't you find her sexy? She is pretty sexy.
Yeah, she is pretty sexy. Yeah. Where do you want put Napoleon? I don't even know what to do with her.
I think she is better than being useful in the castle. I just see.
Okay.
Like, if I were a straight man, I'm sure she'd be much higher.
Yeah.
But alas, I am what I am. Mina, who her character is about losing a cat and then finding a cat.
Yeah.
I do like her design. She looks like a shonen protagonist with her goggles.
She does.
It makes me think she, like, performs magical experiments, maybe, that, like, explode in her face. Although, that's not in the game. That's just me extrapolating.
There's not really much about her in the game.
Her magic stats are pretty good. Like, she is, like, at least as good as Cleo, if you ever use her.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
There's so many characters.
There's so many characters.
And I got through a good chunk of them, but, like, so much of this game, your party spends locking you down to, like, four...
Yeah,
four
so
slots.
that's something that Ayuden did, like, improved, because Ayuden gave you the option of putting characters in, like... You can put story characters that name, like, mates you take into this other, like, folder, basically. It's like, they're with you, but they're not in your active party. So I really appreciate that Ayuden gave us that option. I wish that Suikoden had done it much earlier on. I don't think any Suikoden has done it yet. Yeah.
It was a good choice.
It was nice. But yeah, I like Mina. I think I might put her in B or C. B.
Okay. You can go B.
This is the wine mom.
Yep.
Whose name is Kimberly.
I mean,
okay,
she has the scene with the fishing duo.
I do have to correct myself. The dancer woman is named Mina. The cat girl that we were just talking about is named Lot. Excuse me. But the one we're on now is Kimberly. She hits on gay men quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if she realizes that they're gay, but she is drawn to them.
Like, she doesn't do much. She's not in many scenes, but every scene she has is hilarious.
She is pretty funny.
So, like, she's B tier for me, I think.
Okay, that's good. This is Tesla? Yes, the Scrivener, who you recruit him to, like, forge a document for you, and then he never does anything else. I would never notice if he was gone.
Ryuken! I know this character, which is a good sign.
Yes, he is the doctor.
He started kind of boring, but then, like, he just, every one of his scenes, he gets to be more grumpy and just gets more funny.
Yes, and also he's in a lot of dramatic scenes. So, like, he is like the doctor of the game, so he's usually in scenes with people who are actively dying.
Yeah.
So, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he has good scenes with Matthew later on. He's also in the Dragon Quest. Yeah. Not Dragon Quest, but the quest involving dragons.
Yeah. I might put him in A.
Wow. Okay. old man Luita.
Like, I started out, like, being like, oh, you're another character who I don't care about. And then by the end of the game, I'm like, oh, I actually care about you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's pretty cool.
When that happened.
So now we have our pirate trio, who you have to go and beat them up for them to join you. And also they are exes, maybe, with Taiho and Yanku and that group.
Yeah.
So, I recently learned, doing a little research, that in the Saturn version of Suikoden, there's like extra material in that game that isn't in the PlayStation version or the remaster that we just played. But in that version of the game, these three pirates like kidnap a random female member of your castle, and you have to go and like fight them to rescue her. So it's like a little bit more involved than we got in the version we played.
Yeah, they were not the most memorable, which is sad. I was looking forward to them, and then
I do think they're hot.
They're hot.
Like at least like especially the middle one
yes.
and like the one in the end too. Like they're all pretty attractive. I know that the three of them have a unite attack, which is probably
I used
decent.
it once, and I was like, I can never fit 3 people in my party for a united
Yeah,
attack.
Unfortunately, it's very difficult to.
Because
you 3 is a lot to ask.
You usually have 2 slots to work with.
Yeah, 3 is a lot to ask for. But you know, I think they're neat. They're at least C, right? They're at least C.
I'm gonna put him in B, and we'll put the others in C.
Okay, the hotness bump, as we call it.
And also, he's the leader and has like the most dialogue.
He's not the leader.
Hey?
the guy with spiky hair is the leader.
Oh god, I don't remember him at all.
Esmeralda.
Oh my god, characters
who
make no sense.
She wants an opal, and you give her an opal, and then she joins you and hangs out with she hangs out in the nice part of the castle with the
and she doesn't
garden
seem to know
area.
she's in an army.
She is part of the upper class. She's a member of the aristocracy. She is having a nice time with the other gay members of your castle. That's what she's doing.
Where does she go?
I don't know. I guess C. Do you hate her?
Kind of.
Okay, well then you don't... Okay, I'm being like the Darth Vader to you right now. I'm like, don't reject your hatred. Like, embrace the hatred within you.
Like, she's just so annoying and like has no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
I like that her name is Esmeralda.
And she does nothing, and I don't think she's even a fighting character. Like
she isn't. You can't throw her in your party.
And she does nothing around the castle.
She literally does nothing for you.
It's like, why did I have to go through and find a freaking opal in order to recruit you?
Listen, you need all 108 stars of destiny to fully embrace your destiny, okay? Sure. That's why.
Whatever. Anyway, so on the characters I actually like.
So Millet is the best of the great generals.
Yes.
He is homosexual, or at least he is very homosexually coded.
Yes.
I do think he is. I do think like they do say he's like a ladies' man in the game. I'm just like, no, he isn't. Like, shut up. He's very into flowers. He has poison flowers.
Yes.
He
like, even after you recruit him, because he was possessed, he like continues to just come back and do things.
Yes, which
and actually be a presence. I also really enjoyed him, like, even before he got possessed during the opening of the game. Mm-hmm. He was the most interesting of them.
Maybe the reason he keeps coming back is maybe you don't get the option to kill him. Because I know for Kwanda, you can kill Kwanda, and then he doesn't join you. But maybe that's not an option for Millet. I don't remember.
I don't think it was.
I feel like you also could have killed Millet, though.
Maybe you could have. I don't know. Maybe if you kill him but spare Kwanda, Kwanda gets his scenes.
Oh, maybe. Ooh. But what if you kill both of them? Who cares? It
I don't know.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is Ivanov. He's a painter.
He's the artist.
He is Millet is his patron, so he's a patron of the arts. Another reason to like Millet. He is like, I understand why you put him in there, but I do think that the painting he makes is very, very cool.
It is very cool.
I'm just gonna put that out there. It's a cool painting.
Yeah.
You need to find different colored paints for him, because I guess that's the main obstacle that painters face, is they don't have all the colors that they need.
I mean,
this woman is named Cassios. I want to say that she changes the sounds that you can have.
She's the bard who lets you play all the background music.
Oh, she plays all the background music. Okay, yeah. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's a cool girl. Kasumi's, I really like Kasumi. So Kasumi, she's a ninja. She's very good in combat.
Yeah.
She has useful things also in the army battles, because she can, like all ninjas, she has the ability to find out what the enemy is going to do.
And unlike what's his face,
Krim,
she always succeeds.
Ninjas always succeed. Thieves have a chance of failure, and it seems like they always fail.
It's not thieves that always fail, but it's always Krim when he's the active person.
It's especially always Krim.
I think he succeeded like once the entire game, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, so I think Tasumi's cool. I do wish that Tasumi wore pants, because she wears like very short shorts, so like all of her legs are exposed. I just think that's like weird for a ninja.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's heavily implied that she has a crush on your main character, which I don't know if that came across in the translation that we just read, but like that's definitely a thing about her, and like she sort of like keeps it to herself, but like other characters are constantly being like, oh yeah, Kasumi has the hots for that guy. So like I guess that they can all notice it, even if you can't.
Okay.
But yeah, Kasumi's pretty neat. I've always liked her. Who the fuck is this guy?
This is George's.
Who is that?
I got nothing.
I honestly don't know who you are.
This is the part of the game where you start recruiting a bunch of people that, like...
Who is that?
He might have been the one where you need to do this thing.
Oh, wait. No, he's the guy who has the card matching game. That's that guy.
Also could disappear and still wouldn't notice.
I do like that game, though. I've ever since I was a kid, I've liked matching cards together. This is the soap woman who you need to find soap for her laundry.
Yeah, Sarah?
Yeah, so they made a very good sprite for her while she's doing laundry. She doesn't really do anything for you when you get her.
No.
But they did go to the trouble of spriting her, which that's nice at least. I would remember her if she disappeared. I would remember her. Okay, cool. She's the C. This guy I would never remember.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna look at his name. He's just another chef you get.
Who does the exact same thing as the first chef.
Yeah.
Scenes in the same place.
Nothing.
With the same dialogue.
Absolutely nothing.
It's like, why?
It'd be one thing if they like improved your in some way, but like they don't.
No.
This is
the gardener guy, right?
This is Blackman. Yes.
Yeah.
One of two gardeners?
Yes.
And I don't know, I always get them confused with each other, and I don't know which does what.
So, this is the first one you recruit.
Yes.
And
I remember he is hanging out in, like, the ruins of Calica, and I think he's, like, trying to bring life back to that place.
Does he do anything when you recruit him?
I don't think he does anything.
Yeah, you recruit him, and he stands around the castle.
Yeah, and does nothing else.
I don't know. We can't even tell him apart, so...
Yeah. Okay. I know that this is the bandit boss of the guy next to him.
Yeah.
Who poisons you that time with his poison tea.
Yeah.
So, I would say if this guy disappeared, I wouldn't notice, but the next guy, I would definitely notice.
That's fair. That's pretty much the same.
I should be looking at their names. So Kessler is the boss, and Ladon is the poison man. Yeah, like at least C or maybe even B. I liked that scene a lot where he poisoned everyone.
It was good. Kage.
He is an edgelord.
Wait, Kage's a guy?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Kage was a woman.
That might make him more interesting, but I do believe he is male.
Oh, okay.
He's useful in army battles. His personality is I am a mysterious ninja, and he doesn't say anything about himself because he is a mysterious ninja.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't give you a lot to go on.
Yeah. Confirm say.
Melody's
next. The one who does the sound effects.
Yeah, and they're all awful, and I hate all of them.
Yeah. I really tried to find one that was semi-decent. They're all
like
awful.
The worst. Kunto, however, I think he's at the secret factory.
Yeah.
He gives you fire spears?
Yeah, I think he's that guy.
I don't know anything about him, and I feel like anyone could have done that. Ronnie Bell is the best. She rocks. She's a very big woman. She's very good in combat. She's very tall. She has a great rune. I like her design. She is every lesbian's dream. I feel like lesbians must really like Ronnie Bell a lot.
So where are we putting her? A or S?
A or S. It has to be one of those.
I'll put her in S.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Your daddy, Teo McDull.
Like,
he's a good dad.
He is a good dad.
But he is also a very patriotic man.
Yeah.
And he was split between those two things. Like he can't betray his country, but he will attack you and possibly maybe intentionally lose and have you kill him.
Yeah.
So he also will kill one of your best friends if you let that happen. Like, he can kill Pan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the best dad, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, despite that, everyone else seems to really like him. And Cleo is, of course, always asking if you're thinking about him.
Of course.
And then his two boys, Alan and Grenseal, or in the new version of the game, Glen Shiel. I'm gonna keep calling him Grenseal. These two are gay.
Yeah. They are in scenes.
They are in scenes. Okay, if you were around in the 90s, in the yaoi community, you would also be obsessed with these two and how they are canonically in love with each other.
Is it canon?
Okay. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if homosexuality is allowed in the Suikoden universe. But, okay, I mean, they are... despite them being around each other all the time, I'm pretty sure they don't have a unite attack. But they are both, like, very decent in battle. They both come with good runes, and they look cool. So, they're Teo's pretty boy subordinates. You can put them in C.
Okay, C. You're talking him up a lot, so I'm like...
I am, but as I was thinking about it, I was like, do I actually like these two characters? I think I talked myself out of liking them.
Okay.
Kirky, who I think he was the gravedigger at that place, but I had to look him up beforehand to remember that, so I didn't actually remember him.
Okay, I was just gonna ask if you remembered because I didn't remember him. Him I know. This is her dad.
He has the name of that Space Ghost character. Zorak. This is Zorak.
Yes.
He's not a 108 star, but he is here in this list. You're putting him in S tier?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Zorak.
Okay.
I love every scene he's in.
He talks a lot, and the other characters are like, I sure wish he would stop talking.
He's hilarious. He's hot. Like,
he is hot. He has an eye patch. Anyone with an eye patch, automatically hot.
I mean, my criteria for S tier is definitely lower in this game than it would be for...
We're making allowances for Suikoden because there isn't much to a lot of these characters.
Yeah.
So, like, anyone who we even halfway like are like, oh, well, they have to be S tier.
Pretty much.
Marco, who is another gambler character, but I don't know what game they have.
I'm pretty sure he's the one who runs the cards, isn't he?
Maybe he is. But then who's the other guy?
The other guy doesn't do anything, as far as I know, once you recruit him.
Oh my god.
He just stands there.
Okay, well, if he is the card person, then I love him, because I love that card game. I like this guy. This is,
one of the...
Fukien, who is the head monk of that temple league.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Klon? Is that it?
It's Qlon.
Yeah.
So your guess is as good as mine.
So I would like to point out, when you go there, every single character there is one of the 108 stars. So by the time you're done recruiting, it's just a ghost town.
It's a temple where there's only stars, and you empty it out.
Yeah.
He has a cool rune that lets you revive people, which is very rare in Suikoden.
I used him for a bit. Like, I liked him.
Yeah, I thought he was neat. This is Morgan, who is a blind martial artist, which is a very cool idea.
Yeah,
you never put him in the party, but he is, like, sort of cool. I
Okay.
don't remember what his rune is, or if he has one.
Yep.
But I think Morgan at least looks cool.
B, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
This is the other farmer. This is the one who wants the seeds.
Yeah, this is Zen.
So you gotta go find 3 different types of seeds at different shops all around the world.
Yeah, and then he comes to your castle and presumably plants a garden.
He doesn't actually do anything. He just stands there and nothing changes.
I think they might draw in a garden in that one area when he comes in. So like at least he has an aesthetic effect on the castle.
Sure.
Yeah, but you don't give a Okay, next we have the Celestial Sword, as it's now known, the Star Dragon Sword as I've always known it. It is a talking sword who is also a true rune. I want to say it's the incarnation of the Night rune.
Mm-hmm.
It is very powerful. It can send you back in time.
Maybe
that's what happened.
Or maybe that was a different rune.
For some reason, when you see him, you go back in time, and the game never really tells you why that.
I don't know if it's because the Night rune interacted with the
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater, because you go back in time to when the Soul Eater was being transferred.
That might be why.
So it might be a combination of the runes.
Yes, but so the reason I like the Star Dragon Sword is because you need to get it to kill Necklord, but then Victor needs to use the sword. So the two of them have to team up, and they don't like that. And they're always nedging and bickering, and it's just fun. The image of Victor arguing with his own sword is just a funny image to me.
I really like him. I think he's very funny.
I definitely yes. I did write a Suikoden fanfic where Victor was also spanked by his own sword. So I'm just trying to put that out there. It's a fun relationship to me. Next we have a character who has the same name as that temple we were just talking about. His name is Qlon. I'll just say Colon, I guess. He's your town crier who is welcome to Name of Castle.
Yep.
Since you can name your castle. But he is sort of funny. It's just he's in the area where all the town names have been changed by Milik.
Right.
So he says the name of that town, but then he's actually I wish I could be saying the name of this other, the original name instead, because I don't like colonialism, which is what this part of the game is about.
But then after they change it back, he's actually, I kind of like the new name.
No, I don't think that was him. Some other character was that new name was actually kind of sick. I sort of liked it. I'm just okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
He could disappear and I would never notice. He's just a
Quincy.
Boy. Quincy. So Quincy is a man, despite I always see a woman when I look at the portrait. But he is a hunter. I think he's a crossbowman if you put him in your party. We never did. He's a guy. He hunts animals. That's pretty much all there is about him. This is the librarian.
Right.
Hugo? Yes, Hugo. Okay. Okay. Done. Window. Window is a weird-looking guy who changes your window color if you want him to.
Yep. He wants the window rune in order to...
Yes, he wants the window rune. His name is Window, and he changes your windows. It's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
AK is hot. Yeah. We love AK. He's sort of like Lorelei, where he's you need to be strong to recruit me. But because he's a hot barman, that's not annoying, and is actually very hot.
And also, when we recruited him, he turned out to be super strong.
Yeah, and also we put him in our party a lot. His rune is good.
His rune's good. Eventually, because of limited party space, I did take his rune away and give it to Fusulu.
Somewhat, yeah.
But his rune lets you attack twice every turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even you have to select on the rune menu.
No, yeah. So you can even save time. You don't even need to click.
Even in auto battle, he attacks twice every turn. It's so good.
He's and he I think I might have mentioned he's also really hot.
He's also very hot.
Yes. Ruby. Ruby is an elf who you need to bring Kirkus to him.
Yeah.
And I don't remember their conversation. Is Ruby sort of it's weird that you're hanging out with humans, and Kirkus is I've realized that racism is bad, and then Ruby is I guess I'll go with you to see if I also agree with that, although I don't right now. That might have been his energy.
Yep, and then he never does anything ever again.
He never does anything. If you put him in your party, he is one of the very best party members. His magic stat is really good, and his attack stat is also really good as an archer.
Jeez.
You never did, which is fine, because there's a lot of really good characters in this game. We don't need to use everyone. And I think he has a pretty cool design for an elf, for another racist ass elf.
Yeah. Oh, we're on to Tenga.
Okay.
Or Hicks, sorry.
So,
Hicks.
yep, our lovely new couple, Hicks and Tengar. So Hicks is sort of like, he's just sort of a sad sack of a guy. He's not confident in himself.
No.
He's from the warrior's village. He is just coming of age. He's about to name his sword, but like, what will Tendar's reaction be when he tells her that he's naming it with her name, which in the custom of their village means that he's in love with her? Like, will she accept his affections, or will she be kind of a bitch about it?
I mean, or both.
Or both.
It's Tengar. It'll be both.
Yes, Tendar, also known as Asta Linely Soryu,
Yes.
and Hicks, also known as Shinji, perhaps.
Yeah.
I like the two of them. I like Tendar a lot more.
Yeah.
I'll say
Tengar's
that.
an S tier for me. Hicks is probably like B tier.
Yeah, like I like that. Yeah, I like the part of the game that they're both in, because that's where you have to get the Star Dragon sword.
Yeah.
It's the Neck Lord part of the game. That's probably like my favorite part for me personally. Speaking of Neck Lord, here's our vampire asshole who is like, I want to suck your blood. He's a guy.
How do you feel about him?
He's Dracula. He should just be called Dracula. Not particularly original, but I don't have any strong feelings about Neck Lord. I think his name is stupid. I'll at least say that much.
Just because he drives a lot of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we? Fuma.
Who I did use in my party.
Okay. Was he interesting at all?
No.
Okay.
I tried though.
Cool.
He got replaced pretty quick because he just was yet another basic attacker with no special things whatsoever and mediocre stats.
So then we have Kreutz. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it. I believe the pronunciation should be German, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. He is interesting though. He has backstory with Humphrey.
Yeah.
They were both involved in the War of Succession that happened like before the game. I think Kreutz backed a different guy. Because the Barbarossa won that war and is now emperor of the empire. But Kreutz backed someone else. So like when you recruit Kreutz, he says, he's like, okay, I'm not joining you to help you. I'm joining you so that I can kill Barbarossa, because I still have a grudge from back then.
Yeah.
Which I always like spiteful characters. He's pretty cool. I think he's pretty good in battle too. But again, he is a short range, heavy armor guy.
I got to use him for like one battle before he got replaced because they always force all short range members into your party.
Yeah. We have thoughts about the design of a few aspects of this game.
Yeah, short range characters are basically unusable in this game, unfortunately.
Because you always have Flick and Victor in your party. It's such a shame. Now we have Milia, who is one of the Dragon Knights. She does her job well. She seems very competent.
Yeah.
I believe she takes over as head of the Dragon Knights after the game. Although
I believe so.
What happens to Joshua? Why does that happen?
I assume he retires or dies. One of the two.
Okay, so I feel like if you have a true rune, you can't die.
Well, maybe he passed the rune on to her.
Maybe. I could see him doing that if he's like, I'm tired of living.
Yeah.
That might be a thing that happens. But yeah, I just think all the Dragon Knights are really cool.
Yeah.
And she is one of them. Then we have Joshua, bearer of the Dragon Rune.
And not a member of the 108.
He is a member of the 108.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he does officially join you, although he doesn't there's not like a little scene saying so.
I thought he just never joined. I didn't realize.
Yeah, but he's a guy. I mean, I think he's fine. He doesn't really have much of a personality. But he does show up and do things, even after you get him. Futch. I really like Futch. And I'm still, like, mourning the loss of Black, of his dragon. He is the only other character in the game who you can control for a very short time.
Yes.
In one cutscene. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think Futch is really neat.
Yeah.
He's sort of a dick when you first meet him, because he fights with Ted a lot, but then you feel bad for him later on because his dragon dies and he goes like through a mourning process.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
Not a clue.
This is Taggart, who he's the guy who comes to you and is like, Victor and that other guy uh, and Warren have been captured, and you need to rescue them.
Oh, okay.
That's his only role in the story. He is no one.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Yep. Now we're on to Leon.
Leon Silverbird, who... So, okay, I think I looked it up. He is I think he's Odessa's uncle? Odessa and Matthew's uncle?
Okay.
I think that's his relation to them. He is a strategist. He, like, it's implied that, like, he has done bad things in the past. And, like he is also sort of another reclusive person who you have to convince to come back, despite his, like, bad history of, like, war. But like this whole family they're sort of all fucked up in their own different ways.
I would like to discuss the fact that he's also the most annoying character to recruit in the game.
There's only like 2 very short windows to recruit him in, and neither are signposted, so he is the easiest person to accidentally miss the opportunity to recruit. Which is very annoying, and that does downgrade him for me.
Yeah.
He does have an interesting character evolution where he's one of the few members of the 108 Stars who does come back again, but he comes back as a bad guy, which is interesting. So you can point him. I don't think he's particularly interesting in this game, but he is more interesting in later games. Clive is another character who will be very interesting. Actually, he's very interesting in this game too, although we only get like hints as to what is up with him. But he's from Harmonia. He's one of our Harmonian characters, which means he gets to use a gun.
Yup.
Which is pretty cool. He's like a sniper type of guy.
I used to remember my party for a bit. He was fun.
Yes, and like the only things we learn about him in this game is it seems like he's here in the Scarlet Moon Empire to find someone to kill, probably. And at some point, we find the gravestone of this person, and there's a message to Clive on it. And it seems to, like, the woman whose grave it is seems to have, like, the message is, like, it seems intimate.
Well, the message is, like, I'm sorry you couldn't be the one to kill me.
Yes.
And he's just like, oh, like, I'm gonna fall for this.
Yeah, he literally, like, the first thing he says, he's just like, liar. And, like, I'm still trying to find you. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, okay. Like, he, like, not even a moment of hesitation. He's like, no, you are not dead. Nice try, bitch. So, yeah, we'll see if he comes up again in another game, perhaps.
Oh, you.
Crowley. So Crowley is very cool. He's sort of like Hellion, in which all his cool things are things we learn about him off screen. In the game, he's just a guy who's in a cave, who is yet another, like, you need to have this many characters to get me. Otherwise I'm going to stay here.
And then his end of the game little tag is, he went back to the cave.
Yeah, he went back to the cave. But, like, things that he says, like, he is like the man who, like everything about runes is, like, related to him somehow. He has, like, 100 runes, like, on his body somehow, which is not a thing you're able to do in this game. You can have 1 on each person. He's somehow able to have, like, a whole bunch, it seems. And, like, he's very, I think he might be another immortal character. There's stuff about Crowley.
He may or may not have a true rune. Who knows?
I honestly don't know if he does or not. But it seems like he might, or at least, like, I don't know, maybe he made, like, a facsimile of one or something.
I don't know.
Pesmerga is a Dark Knight type character who is after Uber, who is another evil-looking knight who serves the enemy. And Pesmerga wants to kill Uber, and that's all that we know.
Yup.
Pesmerga does look very cool.
Yeah.
I want to say that they might both be from Harmonia also, but I actually, they might be from, like, a demon realm. Like, they might be demons or something.
I don't know.
Like, Uber is definitely, like, from somewhere else. And also, Uber is able to, like, raise... Like, he's the one who was raising those demons, I think, like, at the end. And then Leknat was like, oh, what if I fuck that up for you? Okay, so Griffith has to be S rank.
Oh, right. The wind rune does come up one more time in the game. I forgot about that scene.
Is Luke involved in that somehow?
Isn't he the one who uses his rune with her in order to banish the demons?
I don't think so. I think she just did it by herself.
No, she had help from another true rune.
Joshua helped her.
That's who it was.
Although it would have made sense for Luke to do it, since Luke is her apprentice. But
yeah!
Luke was like, I'm sitting this one out. I don't feel like
I was
doing
thinking
that.
It was Luke because he was her apprentice, but no, it's Joshua who has to come over.
It's like, Luke tells you straight up at the very start of the game that he has a true rune, but then the rest of the game does, like, everything it can to, like, make you forget about that.
Yeah.
It's really weird, actually.
I don't know. Okay.
Anyway, we love Griffith. Griffith is my favorite character. He is just a guy. He works for the Empire. You defeat his men, but like even in that battle, he's like very funny about it because he knows he doesn't have a chance. Like he's very outnumbered, so he's just like, well, I'll try to buy time at least. So like he tries to like negotiate,
but like the negotiations are very clearly just stall tactics.
Yeah, or at least like Matthew sees right through and is like, he's full of shit. Like don't fall for that.
I need time to convince my men to follow my order to stand out.
Like my men are more patriotic than I am, which is like a very funny line from him. He's like, I don't care, but some of my men, I gotta talk to them about this.
Yeah.
But like I just like that his character design, like everything about his design says like jerk, but like he is the exact opposite of that. He's very caring.
Yeah.
Like he cares about his men. Like his entire motivation is trying to save as many lives as he can.
Yeah.
I think he's just the best. I love him.
Very great, very very late character addition.
So this is Warren, who is a guy who Victor was having dinner with once, who was captured by the Empire, and that's all that we know about him. He is presumably Victor's friend. They might be exes. I don't know. He is just a guy. He has a cool mustache. I put him in disappear. Make him go away.
Okay,
He's
cool.
no one to me. Qasim El-Hazil? Qasim Hazil? Where am I?
Qasim Hazil.
Qasim Hazil. He's another of the 5 great generals.
Yeah.
See, it's funny that you said, like, Kwanda was the most boring. I sort of think that Qasim is the most boring. Although, at least he looks cool and is a Middle Eastern character.
Yeah. Like, Qasim gets stuff to do. Not much, but more than Kwanda.
He was interesting in that Qasim is the only one who apparently wasn't possessed by the Sovereign Rune.
No.
But was just, I guess, an idiot and was just still working for the Empire to do evil things. Although, maybe he wasn't doing evil things. Maybe he was just, like, at that border over there, just sort of hanging out while everything else was happening.
Yeah.
I don't really know. He's definitely a guy, though.
I kind of like him. I'll put him up at B. Vincent, this jerk.
He is French.
He likes to pretend to be a noble. He may or may not actually be one.
I don't know.
He just shows up and makes a mess of things, and then you eventually find him in prison.
He makes you pay for his meal.
The worst crime of him showing up in prison is that you go all the way to the top of this dungeon.
It's so annoying.
You see him there, and you go to recruit him. And
you recruit Victor and Warren, and then the game makes you leave that dungeon. So you have to get Vincent, you have to go all the way back to the top. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
And like you see him right there in the same cell as them.
He doesn't even talk to you during that. I guess he's just like, oh, it's fine. I'll stay here. Don't worry about it.
Like it's ludicrous, especially because like he was a story character.
Yes, he was, because he's the one who he shows you the secret passage to the dragon place, the dragon cave.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I do this? Do I do?
I don't know. I think that I feel like you have a liking for him, but you also hate him. We do hate him.
I kind of hate him.
Maximilian is a character who I don't hate. He is leader of the Maximilian Knights. Yep. He is clearly modeled after that literary character who tilts at windmills. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes. Hold on.
It's Spanish. It's Don Quixote.
Oh my God, Don Quixote. Thank you.
He's introduced very late. He doesn't really do anything. I think he's okay in battle. Yeah. I just think his bombastic personality is very funny. And he doesn't show up in later games, but like members of his order do.
Okay.
So like you sort of like see his influence go on.
Okay. And then we have his sidekick.
Yes, his Sancho. Who is his sidekick. And that's
I guess they're bundled together. They're one character.
Yeah, they
have to stick together. Oh, then, now we have Sonya.
Yeah, the last of our stars is Sonya Shulen, who is the last of the great generals. She was Teo's lover.
Yep.
Who, like, there's various interesting lines that other characters have about her. Like, I think Cleo at one point notes that, like, Sonya was the only character who, like, could have taken over as, like, your character's mother.
Yes.
And other things. She does try to kill you at the end because you kill Teo.
Yep.
So she wants to take revenge for him.
And then she joins you only so that she can be there to watch when you die.
Yeah, so, like, I think she's very intense.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I mean, and she's also, like, she's the only female member of the Great Generals, so, like, she has to, I feel like sometimes when a woman's in that position, like, they feel like they have to, like, be, like, even more intense just so that other people don't, like, fuck with them as being the only woman. So I sort of get that impression from her sometimes.
Yeah.
Too. I like Sonya, though. Yeah. I think she's cool. And then we have a bunch of bad guys who, whatever,
So we have
They're not on my... This is Uber.
Yeah.
I don't remember some of these other people's names.
Okay.
Uber is a bad guy. He is definitely involved with demonic things.
Yeah.
We don't really know much else about him.
He's fine, I guess.
He has pretty hair.
More memorable than whoever the heck this is.
Yeah, we girls loved him. Okay, this was the leader of the ninjas who shows up at the very end and is like, I was here all along in this field waiting with my men. And we're just sort of like, you were here in this field? Like, it was...
Oh yeah, this is Kasumi's master.
It was a weird translation.
It was Kasumi's master.
Yeah, so like, he's just... I feel like this could have... Like, Kage or Uber could have been this character.
Yeah.
Or not Uber. Fuma. Kage or Fuma. This is the guy... This is, like, the one nice guy in the Empire who, like... At the beginning of the game, he lets you go, even though he knows that you're... members of the resistance, but he recognizes you as being Teo's son.
Yep.
So he sort of lets you leave, like, escape the Empire's influence.
And then at
the end you have to kill him.
Yeah, in the game he's like, if you want to kill him, Barbarossa, you have to go through me.
Yeah, and Victor does have an interesting line where he's like, okay, like, maybe, like, even if it's a lost cause and it's for, like, for a bad goal, there might be something noble in standing up for that goal anyway, which I fundamentally disagree with, but I thought was an interesting thought to express.
Yeah.
It sort of gives the vibe of, like, yeah, the Confederate generals were fighting for slavery, but they also fought with honor. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine to express multiple opinions. Emperor Barbarossa.
Yes. Where do we put our...
He's fine. He turns into a three-headed dragon at the end, which apparently is something that the Sovereign Rune can do, I guess.
Yeah.
How come Lady Windy gets to use the Date Rune and the Sovereign Rune is a question that I actually
we actually know the answer to that. That got explained at the end.
Did they explain that?
Yes.
Because she put it on his sword, right?
Yeah, so he's the one using the Sovereign Rune, not her.
That's weird.
But
also, isn't he under her control?
No, because at the end he reveals that the Sovereign Rune has been protecting him from her control the entire time, and he was just pretending he was under her control.
Why would he do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like...
And then he's like, I'm in love with you, so I also have to be the one to kill you. And he, like, throws them both off a balcony, and they die. So, like, I want to say he's cool. Like, he does spare Futch's life, which I think is good. But he like, why is he doing all these evil things? Because he's in love with Windy, who we never get any scene with Windy where she isn't just a megalomaniacal, like, evil, cackling witch woman.
Yeah.
So, like, why are you in love with her? And she's like, it's only because I look like your late wife. And he says, no, that's not the reason. But I'm like, what other reason would there be? Because she seems pretty evil. So, I don't know. That sort of makes me like him less now.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
So that brings us to our last character, Lady Wendy.
I do think Wendy's neat.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for being like an evil calculating witch woman, I think she's
I still
at least
can't believe we
pretty
never
fun.
get to fight her.
Yeah, it seems like they were setting her up to be like the final boss after you fight Barbarossa, but then Barbarossa just kills her instead.
Yeah.
Very anticlimactic.
Yeah. And then the castle falls apart for no reason.
For no reason. Was the Sovereign rune holding up the castle? Was the Jade rune? Like, why did that happen?
Where do we put her, though?
I don't give a hoot.
I put her in A.
A. She's A. So there you have it, everyone. That's every Suikoden character ranked by coolness and hotness sometimes.
And whether or not they're even memorable.
Yeah, so how many characters can we safely get rid of?
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. So we can make it a 91
one of these is not a star.
Game. Oh yeah, a lot of them aren't star or some.
This one, I think,
is. Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be 92.
So 90. You know, I think we don't need all 108 characters.
But like, also we could easily get rid of like 3 of the.
Oh yeah, we can get rid of most of the Smiths and a few others.
Yeah, like
we can cut the game down so that only the meat is left. Yeah. It's already a pretty short game, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after this, I don't have an outro. What else do we want to talk about?
Well, so after this, the 2 of us are actually playing the second part of Ace Attorney Investigations next. But
yes.
After that, we're going to be playing Suikoden 2, and we'll be doing another ranking video.
And I think we did the same thing after we played Ayuden. We took like a break and played. I think we played Ace Attorney also.
Yes.
With that, yeah. So we're just sort of going back and forth. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Suikoden 2. I think it is. You know, this is the popular opinion also that it's just an improvement over Suikoden 1 in like every way. So I'm looking forward to you playing it, and I'm really looking forward to watching you play it. So yeah, if you are interested in Suikoden, play the games.
Or something.
or just listen to us babble about them after we play it.
I'm Hiran, and you can find me at once3333 on For Affinity, or Pangolin Hiran on Blue Sky and AO3.
And I am Manicorn. You can find me under that name on Blue Sky, on Patreon, and Archive of Our Own. And I'm on For Affinity under the name Croup.